We had to take communication to a Web 2.0 environment. We had to take it online.
I think the tools are incredible.
You get better loyalty. You get less office politics.
Taking an idea and really stretching it across the entire organization and network out, meet individuals that are passionate around the same thing to accomplish something that you'd never be able to accomplish on your own.
Most companies traditionally communicate at employees. They send a message to employees and the message gets received, you hope, and now we're done. But that's not how the world works anymore.
Employees will start groups on Facebook or MSN or MySpace or wherever. They're already socializing. Why not give them a venue where you can be part of the conversation?
A group of us set out to say, well, let's make a difference and let's change this.
Blue Shirt Nation is a social networking website, something very similar to MySpace.
Blue Shirt Nation has been pretty much like a lab for us. It's allowed us to try a lot of different things, fail really fast, and then try things again.
It gives me an opportunity to really connect with more of my coworkers, not just here at the store, but throughout the entire company.
The water cooler is the online discussion forum that allows employees to talk about whatever's on their mind.
It's the only method where I can actually talk to my team from the comfort of my own home.
It's the fastest way to distribute information across the entire store.
The use of Wiki makes our employees feel like they're empowered and that they can contribute to everything within the company.
If the stores are learning something from the customers or any experiences, any events that they're having, they can add in the Wiki page.
I have created the actual home theater page. It supplies the retail field information on home theater. We also have contact lists on there if they have any questions.
One of my employees had a great idea, and he came to me and said, what do I do with this idea?
The idea itself was the Geek Squad gaming services.
I told him to go ahead and post on the Loop Marketplace. The Loop Marketplace is where people can go to post innovation ideas that they want some feedback on.
4 hours later, my idea was up and people are commenting on it. I was funded. Now it's going company-wide. It's a pretty fun process, actually.
With so many stores spread so far and wide apart, how do you actually get people's voices into our most important decisions?
How can companies use the power of the free market to help drive their decision-making?
Tools like the prediction market tool help us do that.
It's a web-enabled stock market game. Stocks represent future events or future outcomes, and people trade in the market based on what they think will happen in the future.
If I'm leading a project and the stock is, will this thing launch on time? And then all of a sudden it went down 20%. I instantly know that something has happened.
That gives me a chance to be able to have a voice to leadership when they're seeing these stocks, when they're seeing the movement and the changes going, and know that the stuff that I know is valuable enough that people want to hear it.
When we talk about our core philosophies at Best Buy, it allows us to bring our unique experiences and ideas to the table. You know, it's not easy to call up Brad Anderson and say, hey, look, this is what I'm thinking.
You get better loyalty, you get less office politics, and you create the conditions whereby this marketplace of ideas can come to fruition.
We're talking more as a company at all levels, which is great. I think we have to turn that transparency outward towards the customer and allow them to participate in the conversations as well.
Imagine a Wikipedia not only populated by the masses looking for knowledge, but also by a bunch of tech masters from Geek Squad who are also using the same space for their own use. Now you've got the quality of the crowd and some Zen masters in the mix.
We're moving from a role of being the ones who own the messages and deliver those to employees to a role that we are just facilitators. We're encouraging, we're enabling.
We're getting ahead of the curve so that when those next generations of folks come work for us, we're set up. We already have everything ready to go for them.
It allows us to use those insights, that input, and that feedback to do better at serving our customers.